Just the agencies say it happens. Unbelievable information. And I want to break down for everybody listening. They've announced scores of new bank fees. Not just the $5 fee with Bank of America every time you use your debit card. You use your debit card to pay for gas. You don't like having a credit card being in debt. Credit card as well, they charge you $5. The cashless society is a trap. Once everything's cashless, once they make you do automatic transfer, this has always been the plan, once they make you have a bank account, sometimes you've got to have bank accounts now to even rent a car, whatever. Once you're in their system, now they can devalue the currency how they want. They can trap you and put fines and fees on everything. And they're getting rid of the retail division of banking. They're phasing it out. Laying off per mega bank tens of thousands. And they've laid off 50-something thousand just the last 6 months at Bank of America. And it's all in their retail division. Because the global central banks can issue and print tens of trillions at will. Less than 1% of the money out there is in physical paper. It's a hassle for them to even deal with it. In the old days, for every dollar in the bank, they could loan out 10. That's fractional reserve banking. In Europe, it was for every dollar they could loan out 8, or for every euro or every mark, whatever it was at the time. Now, it's like, hey, you don't get it. You're going to have to be digital and cashless because that's how all business is now basically set up. And when you do it, you're going to pay tolls every step of the way. You're little prisoners now. And by the way, we're going to track everything you do in real time and sell it to hundreds of corporations and the government. Facebook, Google, pizza places, everything. The only way to fight this is only buy from small companies and try to go cashless as much as possible. But I'll tell you this, they've gotten now around 90% of transactions cashless. And so if we weren't in the cashless society right now, I mean, how do you fight the matrix? You jack into it. If we weren't in the matrix ourselves, we wouldn't be in the game. I don't know, somebody comes along with $3-4 million a year, gives me that cash on the barrelhead, I can phase out a lot of our cashless systems. But it's still digital, online, virtual. And they're now announcing, I'm going to get to this later, VeriSign demands power to kill abusive websites. No judge, no jury. And you already see in cases where they'll want to shut down one gambling site, even in another country, and they'll just shut down 50,000 websites at an entire giant server company, and the feds just haul it all off and don't even apologize. And even city websites are down. County websites, they don't care. And the Justice Department just does it. A bunch of lawless narcotics traffickers, Justice Department caught again, authorizing Sinaloa and others to ship in tens of tons a month of cocaine and other drugs, shipping guns right back down to Sinaloa to knock out their enemy, not just letting guns be sold at stores. That was the cover to blame the Second Amendment. The ATF delivering 18-wheeler loads to Sinaloa. 18-wheeler loads. Multiple 18-wheelers. And where do they find them? At the head enforcer of Sinaloa's house. At his compound. He's running the border op. He's paramilitary, Black Army, Secret Army, Shadow Army. You got a bunch of narcotics, trafficking, cocaine dealers that have got the power of the federal courts with a 98% conviction rate, a mafia of hardcore criminals. And that's why I have no respect for any of these badges or any of these groups. You know, I had that FBI show up here before for internet stuff or whatever, and the Secret Service before, and I just look at them and I say, I have no respect for you. You work for an agency of narcotics trafficking murderers. And a lot of times they'll just kind of look at me and I go, well, you don't know? And they'll kind of smile and go, no, I don't know. And I go, yeah, you do. Like the Border Patrol, 98 miles into, never even went outside the U.S. down there a few weeks ago. They want to search my car. And I'm like, the government deals with drugs, man. You want to search me? I'm not a cowboy. I'm not cutting into your business. I don't sell what you... I mean, it's over. The government's illegitimate. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. And we've got to... delegitimize these people and just start realizing they're a criminal joke. And if an FBI guy's listening, well, I'm not a criminal. I investigate bank robberies. Yeah, I know. You're all compartmentalized. About half of you, from the experts I've talked to in my own analysis, are on the white side. But you're at the toilet attendant level. You're out handling little things for public consumption. The other half, the guys that laugh at you in the coffee room, they're not just into drugs, folks. They're into running little kids. DynCorp, Halliburton, FBI, DEA, ATF. I mean, you're working for agencies that make snuff films of little kids getting killed. I mean, you're signed on with the devil. Okay? And just because you're living in denial and want to say that isn't true doesn't mean it's not. And it's all going to come out. That's the thing about evil. No matter how far you bury something in the deepest ocean, it's going to wash up on the shore. Look at what's already washed up on the beach. What else do you think is going to wash up? You better hit your knees right now to God. You better repent, and you better tell God to guide you and lead you and direct you, and that you want to join the good guys. We're here with light in our eyes, with liberty in our hearts. We're here. Eternity is staring in the face. Join us now. Join us.
What you're about to hear is the real experience of women over 40 who finally lost weight, even around the stubborn belly area. How? By becoming hormonally balanced again. Their secret is the Amberin Slim After 40 program. Amberin is the revolutionary formula for women over 40 that balances hormones naturally. You see, the leading cause of weight gain over 40 is hormonal imbalance. Unless you balance your hormones, losing weight may be impossible. But the Amberin Slim After 40 program changes all of that. Amberin restores hormonal balance naturally. Plus, it dramatically boosts your cell metabolism, so the weight can just fall right off, even that stubborn belly fat. Plus, Amberin eliminates other symptoms of hormonal aging, like hot flashes, night sweats, low libido, difficulty concentrating, and more. Be one of the first 50 callers right now, and they'll send you a complimentary risk-free trial with a 30-day supply. Free. Call 1-800-894-8776. That's 1-800-894-8776. 1-800-894-8776.
Fight back this cold and flu season with the world's best garlic extract, Ali C. Why Ali C? Because it helps your body fight viruses, bacteria, and fungi. Ali C has been scientifically proven in double-blind studies using low doses to greatly reduce the number, severity, and duration of common colds. Ali C contains 300 milligrams of stabilized allicin, the active ingredient in crushed garlic. Studies show Ali C is effective against MRSA, bacterial, fungal, and viral infections. One tablet of Ali C has the equivalent of 40 cloves of garlic. Ali C supports your body's resistance to all types of conditions and can help lower high blood pressure and high cholesterol. So boost your body's resistance to infection with nature's best garlic extract, Ali C. For more information and to order Ali C, call 877-888-7126 or go to garlichealthproducts.com. That's 1-877-888-7126 or go to garlichealthproducts.com for your Ali C today.
With economic news getting worse each day, are you ready for the hard times ahead? This is Bill Hyde with a special self-reliance report. Studies show that in a true crisis, 8 out of 10 people will remain sheep-like and passive, frozen like deer in the headlights of an oncoming car, waiting for others to help. 1 out of 10 will actually panic and endanger family and friends as they melt down under pressure. And only 1 out of 10 will take swift and decisive action when the going gets tough, dramatically increasing their chances of survival. That's why I'm excited to announce we've published a new book called Ready for Anything. It's a must-read for anyone who wants to increase their chances of survival in the coming hard times ahead. To read more about this important new book, go to readyforanything.com. That's readyforanything.com. Take swift and decisive action by getting your copy today at readyforanything.com. That's readyforanything.com.
You remember the guy a few weeks ago that made so much news, coming out and saying that Goldman Sachs ruled the world, the stock trader who made so much attention on BBC. He's going to be joining us tonight on InfoWars Nightly News. We also got Max Kaiser joining us, and we're going to premiere an interview we did with a father and his autistic son out at the end of the Fed in Dallas. Very powerful. That's tonight. PrisonPlanet.tv. If you're not a member, by being a member, you support the front lines of the alternative media, and then we lovingly allow it to be leaked out the show to the YouTube channels and everywhere else where it's seen by millions of people a week. Conservatively, we've looked at it. About 2 million people a week are watching it free online, which is good, but it'll grow over time. Members get it live and first and in higher quality and all the films and 8.5 years of material and a higher quality audio podcast, commercial free, all in one spot. PrisonPlanet.tv. If you're not a PrisonPlanet.tv member, now is the time. Let's get Kokesh on at 8 after 2 because I want the full audience to hear him. Continuing here, we're now not just carrying Made in America sports bottles, stainless steel, that have filters in them that can do, 100 gallons and reduce everything to non-detectable levels. We now have these sports canteens that are very affordable, that are just the canteens that have Infowars.com on them because people have requested them. We basically put in the store whatever you request, and it's put us in good stead. And selling such useful baubles, trinkets, and other items also supports our transmission. We're not George Soros New World Order funded. We're not like MSNBC that got hundreds of millions of dollars of your stolen banker bailout money, your tax money. We're supported by you, period. And we've got a big nut to crack every month. So if you're not a PrisonPlanet.tv member, please become one. If you haven't bought the different movies and books and DVDs and T-shirts and things and baseball caps that have Infowars.com on them, everything in the store helps spread the word. You want to meet like-minded people? Buy some books, buy some videos. Educate yourself more, then hand it out to friends and family. Wear the T-shirt. The Infowars.com T-shirts. Get out there. You will meet fellow InfoWarriors. I always marvel at callers who call into the show, and they say, wow, I wore an InfoWars shirt out on the street, and 50 people came up to me, and I met my wife that way. In fact, I went to a UFC fight this weekend because I was down in Houston already for In the Fed, and Joe Rogan called up and said, hey, man, you're in town. Get over here. So I went over and had dinner with him or lunch and then went to the fights. And I got stopped all over by people saying they were listeners, and also, again, a couple saying, we met when I was wearing an Infowars.com shirt 5 years ago, like you said. Yeah, I'm not joking around here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the way. Wear your colors. Again, Infowars.com. We've also added the powerful Pro Pure gravity-fed filters. They're like the Berkeys, but they've got even bigger filters. You can look at the specs of the Pro Pure stacked up against the major competition, and there's unfortunately no comparison there. So I have done a lot of research, and I believe Pro Pure is the best system. They have the fluoride filters as well. They're available. Infowars.com. Or if you have any questions about specials or combos, we got the two great ladies up front ready to take your calls at 888-253-3139, 888-253-3139. Pro Pure, the, in my view, #1 gravity-fed filter stainless steel in the world. Again, Infowars.com or 888-253-3139. Okay, I haven't even gotten into the big world government news that's hiding in plain view in the media, dealing with the Euro takeover. Lord Monckton's coming up, Adam Kokesh, and more.
This is GCN, the Genesis Communications Radio Network.
You can bet your life on eFoods Direct. Alex has told you about the amazing, great-tasting, long-term storable food from eFoods Direct and how a food savings account is your best insurance against natural disasters, job loss, and high food costs. But did you know that this dehydrated food also protects you against foodborne contaminants like E. coli and Salmonella? Those poisonous critters can't live in low-moisture food from eFoods Direct. Ask for the Alex Fall Special. The Fall Special is a 24-day supply of food in a convenient portable container. A $259 value for only $199. Save $60 on 160 servings of the best food on the planet. Call 800-409-5633 and ask for the Alex Fall Special and go to